COVID-19 has interrupted many major events. For couples who had their wedding plans interrupted by the pandemic, I'm sure that was very stressful. Our Sam Lassant Jr. is making the wedding video for one couple from our area who ended up having two weddings because of the coronavirus. Kenny and Danielle Hetler said "I do" before family and friends this past weekend. Sam caught up with the bride just before she said "I do" for the second time.
It was definitely a challenge to begin with. So we had found out that when the coronavirus hit, that's when my bachelorette party was supposed to happen. So everything pretty much got postponed after that. We were really hoping we were going to be able to have our wedding back on May 9th. But that plan was wrecked, unfortunately, due to the virus. So we actually ended up having an outdoor wedding with 10 people so we could follow the governor's orders. So we just had our immediate family there, which definitely was really challenging. It was really hard to be able to tell our grandparents, you know, like, unfortunately, you can't come to our wedding. So that was definitely a really big hurdle to get over, with just all the emotions tied to it. Once we had our first wedding, we're now at our second wedding in June, now that the governor has declared the county green. But it took a lot of work, honestly, to get this far. I spent so many days on the phone with the governor's office trying to get questions answered, and unfortunately, no answers could be provided, which was probably the most frustrating thing. My grandfather actually had a really bad fall just 2 weeks ago, and 2 weeks ago, we still didn't know if we could have our wedding. When I called the governor's office, there was no sympathy. Like, they could care less that I was getting married, or I was worried that my grandfather might not even make it to my wedding day. So there were so many hurdles. Thank God, all of our vendors were close family and friends, so they were fantastic to deal with, but definitely trying to have the venue figure out what the rules were was probably the most challenging part. Our state representative's office were awesome though, so shout out to Representative Maloney and Dave Heffley in Carbon County. They helped us out so much, just trying to get answers for us and just being really kind and supportive. And I just want to say thank you to our family for helping and being so understanding, because there's definitely some rules today that we would never have had at our original ceremony, but we really appreciate everybody's understanding. And to all the brides out there, I really want to encourage you to still have your wedding. Nobody should be able to take over your wedding for you. It's the most important day of your life, so I hope it encourages you that since we're getting married today, you guys can move forward with your wedding as well.
Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Ken Hetler, and best wishes for a long and happy married life.